So in this video, I'm going to be going over one of my Psylocke replays. Right now, I'm a Grandmaster Psylocke, and I've got there in just 1 week of one chicken heart. Now this video is all about the mistakes I'm making still are keeping me from being, one above all kind of Psylocke. So throughout this video, I'll point out mistakes and show you clips from one above all Psylocke players, so you kind of see, what makes the best of the best. And I'll help you rank up as well. So right off the bat, I'm just taking the off angle and poking the Thor. You can see I got grabbed there by the Spider-Man, and I dashed right out. I think that was pretty solid. One thing you could notice is I was pretty slow actually, and this is probably the first mistake, I think. Notice I get stuck by the web, and I stay to shoot Thor, and then only after I'm low do I dash out. He missed his combo, so I don't die. But from what I've seen, a really good Psylocke just dips way faster. Like here, check this out. This dude just stand out in the open, poking just like I was with the Thor. And as soon as the Punisher starts shooting him, he's just gone. Alright, sees the Johnny for a second. I'm just gone. Right? And that's using Psylocke's mobility to make sure you literally have no chance of dying. Alright, so here I am, using this little ledge, jumping up, trying to get a flank here. And I'm poking. Spider-Man dashes me, so I dash out. A little faster this time, which is good. Alright, so kind of with my team, and I'm like, alright, I want to get back to this flank and deal damage to the back line, distract them. Alright, so notice how I'm just poking. I never really do any serious damage, and a squirrel's gonna push me. Oh no. But what I want to point out there is, notice how I never committed to anything. I just kind of poked, and that cloak had no clue I was even there. Instead, what I think I could have done was maybe just go for a flank and try to kill her. So I'm trying to thinking of a video where I've seen someone do this kind of thing. This probably is it. So, alright, here we go. Yep. So you got cloak in, go all the way behind them. They're not seeing me, and it's so much closer. Then shooting. Still have a dash. Get out. Right? And he kills the res beacon. That's pretty cool. And here, you can tell, I could have done it, right? I have cloak. I just cloak down here, go behind, shoot, and then dash out. Instead, just waiting around, and that's one of the big reasons why I don't think I get a lot of kills this game. So I'm not looking for those assassinations when I could get them. Alright, so my team's gonna die here to a lot of ults. Squirrel Girl's just spamming, so I'm out. Not gonna kill me. So, typical Psylocke player, just playing for my KD. I think we could touch, but I also realize, my team isn't here at all. I got one dude, but that's not gonna be enough to swing this, so I'm just like, alright, let's leave. Let's play for the next point. Alright, so, yep, just hanging out here, top. Looks like I'm kind of looking for the same type of thing, right? So I'm just playing high ground, poking. I think that I need to, maybe have a better angle, so I cloak. Poking, missing shots, poking. Oh, okay. So here is another time where I think it would have been nice to, maybe get in the action a little bit more. Right? We have this cloak smoke. I would have liked to maybe dash right here and then start shooting people like the Squirrel Girl. And I've definitely seen some top Psylocke players just get in there a lot more than I do here. So let me find an example. So in the mid-fight scenario, right? So here's Psylocke. He comes back in. He just dashes to the back. He's gonna poke, shoot the Bucky, shoot Captain America. Realize Captain America is unkillable. Cloak in the middle of everything. Then get to the angle again. and shooting the DPS, right? So here, that's what I was really think I kind of missed. I got to the right spot and everything, but I never committed and said, like, you know what, I'm getting behind them and I'm killing this cloak.
This is real
Oh yeah, squirrel.
the god of thunder!
Us against the world.
Okay. So here the cloak uses ult. This is pretty important, right? They only have cloak and rocket for heals, so they have no defensive ult. No defensive ult. I have ult. 96%, so this should be free for me.
Shields up.
I know that I can just get that ult. If I get on top of the healers, it's probably easy peasy kill. Now, it's a 6v4, so I know we don't need this ult to win that fight, so I'm just gonna poke, put pressure on that healer, and save my ult for this round, or this fight.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Spider-Man ult happens, and I'm just like, alright, let's get out of there. Now, I recognize ult time, and a dash in, or cloak in.
And so your story
Nice. Alright, so why did I kill that rocket? Number one reason is look how I dropped like on top of him. So he dashes out, but it doesn't matter. I'm there.
And so your story ends.
So choose to fight this cloak. Thor responds immediately, and oh my gosh, I might die. So no, there's a health pack. We should use your health pack knowledge and stay alive. I'm like, what?
Sayonara.
Get out again. Another health pack. Can't kill me. So barely get out alive, but I made it happen. So here I'm thinking ult. Gotta get my ult. I'm just shooting the Thor. Shooting him.
That's better.
Shooting him. Shooting him.
Well,
Not really committing to anything here. I know my team's gotta group up, but I can still build my ult. I have 2 dashes, so I'm like, let's get out of there. This dude's just totally out of position. He's lost. And now he's dead.
this will do nicely.
Alright. So I see the Squirrel Girl's kind of going on her own. I'm like, alright, I can make sure she doesn't kill my team. She does a lot of damage, so I kind of back off. I don't think there was any too big mistakes there. Besides maybe the fact that I played like a scaredy cat. So you can look at other clips of like Psylocke players and they'll kind of go in a little bit more. Let me find one. Let me think. It's something like this. So let's see how he recognizes the situation. Dude's gone. Like he's totally not paying attention. He's on his own. So he's gonna get up in there and just start shooting him. Shoot him. Kill him. He's still like his crazy burst damage. And that's kind of where at this point I could have been cloaked here. I could have been like shooting him, boom, dead. Not a problem. But by this point he is paying attention. So make sure you're actually taking your 1v1 duels whenever you have the advantage. Alright. So Thor's out in the middle of nowhere again.
Anyone willing to help?
Shooting him. Alright, so I'm getting into that kind of like flank pokey position where I'm at the angle. This is now not a good spot to be in because the map just exploded and I die instantly. Alright. Why did I die instantly? Come on. You know why. It's because they're looking at me, they're paying attention, right? So again, this is one of those times where I think I missed a step. So, let's watch solid player. They always do this thing. And I think actually wait, I have a better clip. Flank, let's keep this one. So what this dude commits. He cloaks in, he sees someone, not paying attention, takes the duel, bam, bam. He has 2 dashes, he can just get out. Oh, it was lucky there. Unfortunate for him. But that's what I needed to do. Just get in there, cloak in. Wait, where am I? Watch it back. Alright. Fall through this. Unfortunate. Cloak. Go in. Get to that little squirrel. Bing, bang, bam. Combo. Like left click, right click, dash. Then, right here, health pack. Now I can go back to poking, but not until I get my combo in. And what I really like about that kind of play is because it gets me into like a range where I can actually kill things. And it gets me out of their line of sight. So they're all looking at me.
I don't give up. Step aside.
Alright, so notice that they use Cloak ult there. So there's another opportunity for me to use my ult and get kills. But, so it's,
Step aside.
my whole team's dead. And just like the first point, I'm just going to give that up and group up with my team. Alright, so I know I'm in a terrible spot here. I have no dash. So Psylocke, if you hit shots, you can build your abilities faster, right? So, I'm thinking, alright, if I hit him twice, I can get my dash. And like that, boom. Boom. I have my dash. And then I get hit by a web, and I'm scared, and I panic, and I don't dash, and I die. So, make sure you're dashing fast. I've seen that's killed me like twice now, or almost killed me. Several times. Alright, so team's getting steamrolled at this point. Just gotta get out alive. I learned my lesson. Alright, spam. Just gonna say no. I could go back out there, but she might still be spamming it, so I'm just going to the other side. We have time.
Thanks, Susie. The enemy approaches.
Have ult. Oh my gosh. I'm doing this thing again where I just stand a million miles away and pretend I'm a sniper. So that was a good ult there. I dash right on top of them and get those kills. Let's see that again. Dash on top of her. Notice this could have been even better. If I did 2 dashes, I would have actually started the ult like here. And if I started it there, I think I would have killed the cloak and the rocket as well. Because they couldn't have dashed out. But nonetheless, the ult is good.
The little panda's beacon is no more. Step aside.
I think one part about why it was good was also that there's only squishies in it. There's no tanks to soak up the damage.
Step aside.
Behold the
Thor just doing Thor things and taking them out. Alright, so Strange is fighting me, I'm fighting him back. I want to have control of the high ground. I think it's a really good place for Psylocke to be, but there's a lot going on. I dashed out just in time. Well done. And my Panther dies, my thing dies, my Invis dies, or my dagger dies. Everyone's dead. There's just no way we can win that. And dashing out doesn't matter. So, not a great round. Not a great round by any stretch of the imagination. Where, excuse me, I definitely could have been doing more. You know, getting those assassinations.
Demons.
I just didn't really show up very much. So by the end of the round, I was 9-3. I was surviving well, but I wasn't, making an impact. So let's see. I think in this next round, I am going to show up a bit more. Because I am in this game with pretty good stat board. So, skip ahead a bit. Oh no. Something not good's about to happen. Alright, so Squirrel Girl's paying attention. I cloak in. I dash up. Good so far. Oh, Squirrel Girl has a stun? Yep. So, like, whenever Squirrel Girl is teamed up with Spider-Man, she can actually stun you in place. Kind of like how Mantis can. So, I didn't know that. I died. As far as how this could have gone differently, let's bring it back to that one clip we saw. Like, this dude just, like, cloaks up here, and he kills the healer. So notice everything about his position so far. He's already gotten to the side. He's already within cloak distance of the enemy, so he doesn't have to dash. So that's kind of like me being here. And then he goes in, cloak, gets behind them so they're not looking, and shoots them while distracted. And I definitely could have done that. So I could have cloaked here, gotten behind, shoot, combo, dash, maybe. Alright, so yep, first
Whatever the
death
beacon
is,
was, it is no more.
pretty much the same problem, man, every time. I'm just
I don't
taking
know.
bad fights and not using the surprise, not getting in close enough, you know. So I think that's very key as part of your Psylocke playstyle is get your assassinations down. Okay, 2 of my healers died to schoolgirl spam. That's just crazy. One shot, one net. Busted our team. Alright, so just kind of hanging out. Getting set up for the next flank. Who's it gonna be?
Farewell.
I feel like we're in super speed. Yeah, we are. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, lock that back. Notice how I disengage here? I think this is very good. So, I'm here, I see someone, I see another person, I'm just gonna hit cloak, and I'm gonna run away.
What a difference.
I get healed up to by my team. And then I go for this kind of thing where I push their backline because I know my backline's about to get pushed. But then I kind of pick up on the fact that maybe my team needs help. Which I think is a good play here. Help your team out whenever they're getting pushed. Don't let the Spidey be running rampant. Okay, so Thor. Shooting Thor, he's running us down. Yep, alright, so we get stunned by Spider-Man. Coco helps me out. At this point, I'm like, holy crap. Our team's pushing, and I'm not there with them. I have ult, so what I'm gonna do is probably just gonna drop that ult as soon as I can. Let's see. Go in. Oh no, Sean, what are you doing? So I actually just died here. And let's talk about that. Why did I hesitate to use my ult? Well, you can see that first, their cloak died just a second ago. And second, their squirrel girl just died. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe we don't need my ult. Surprise. Probably did. So I hesitate. And this has now happened about twice. So what I want you guys to be doing instead is like, let me look for an example of ulting after you dash. You know, you've seen me do this already. But like, you go in, you see him, and then you just dash in and you ult. No fear. No fear. This helps you win fights. Also, you can get your ult fast, so you don't need to be afraid that you might burn it to secure a fight win. So yeah, I hesitate. Now this is just over. But then my team decides like, wait, let's clutch up. So maybe it's winnable, but I don't really think so. It's 3v6. Yeah, and we end up losing. Wait, it's not 3v6, it's like 3v3. Clearly I don't trust my team. And now the portal comes through and it's just over at this point. So I'm gonna get the pick. I still have ult, right? So taking a peek, I see my team's coming back. I'm thinking, alright. Now let's not hesitate. Let's use that ult. So let's go. So cloak in. I get hit by Spidey. Do I get any kills? Nope. Alright. Why don't I get any kills? Look who's not in my ult anymore. Cloak. Rocket. They dashed out. So what went wrong, of course, was that I dashed onto people who could easily escape. And that they do. So instead, what is really helpful is to actually wait for an opportunity. You see them use a dash, and then you go in. So this is actually from the same game later on. Look at this. cloak just comes out of her fade. Right? Look, she pops up in the sky. See her? There's cloak, and she can't get away. So go in. The ult gets the kills. Easy peasy. That's what you need to do. Don't need to force things, but you also don't need to hesitate. Look for that one opening, and it's gonna
By
get the
the
fight.
eye of Agamotto!
Don't let them do this to me. I'm just dying.
Alright, nice. Squirrels, hide! Alright, so, pretty cool spot, not gonna lie.
Only 60 seconds left.
This is cleanup phase at this point.
Here they come now.
Double KO.
Team player. That's me.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. I'm trying to help.
So you notice the squirrel girl is pretty alone over there. I'm kind of surprised I didn't go for her. But this is definitely one of those situations where, like we saw with that Hawkeye clip, you could pick off isolated damage dealers on the enemy team. You just kind of see them, and if they're paying attention, you can cloak toward them. If they're not paying attention, you can just get even closer, and then boom, 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 and you take them out. So yeah, I could have cloaked up here, and I went boom, 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 take them out. But instead, I just kind of wait around.
We prove ourselves worthy. Got your back. My favorite time!
Just wasting this guy's time. Then I see things over here trying to get kills. So I'm like, alright, I'll help out.
Spider-Man!
This time my entire team's been wiped. I mean, that was probably the quickest fight ever.
Step aside.
So I'm getting chased. I'm just gonna dash out before the Spider-Man can jump to me.
Got your back. Ah, here they are now.
Get that vehicle moving again. Co-op time.
Behold the god
Okay.
of thunder!
Dashing away from the damage. It's all good. Definitely, there's a cloak and a squirrel girl on the left. I like this flank.
Keep going.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's the world.
I did not expect to get stunned there. I don't know how that happened. Must be the squirrel girl ability. Or Spider-Man, actually. Oh, I had no clue he was there. I used my cloak a little early, or a little late here. The reason they only knew I was coming was because maybe, let's see, actually. They must have saw me here. Squirrel girl's gonna shoot. But I think it might have been nicer, like I've been saying, is to cloak in and get closer before you start shooting.
Out of
So
sight.
you have that element of surprise. Instead, we have this. I barely survived.
World.
You better get a look behind you.
For mutant kind!
Loki can't get more
Nice. So I see the opportunity. The cloak is already faded.
Double KO.
Bringing her up.
This will do nicely.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
By the eye of Agamotto!
This will do nicely.
So there, I actually went around in the back and I recognized an opportunity to assassinate. I didn't get the cloak, but I forced all her abilities, distracted her. It's a success. And we're gonna die. The whole team died. Oh, sorry about that. I'm always tired when I do these.
Only 60 seconds left.
Nothing wrong there. Alright, so getting on to the flick. Breaking that strange shield, helping my hell out. getting on the flank,
Sayonara.
Behold the
getting the res beacon. This is really good. Make sure to get that so no one can get revived.
Step aside.
Don't mess
So I see my thing just dealing with the rocket. I try to help out, but he doesn't need my help. And getting back to the fight. I see the Thor. This is just kind of cleanup phase, right? I see these people are all one,
Double KO.
and they take them out.
Final 10 seconds. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Squirrel Girl is trying to make something happen here. It's really surprising. I forget she has a stun, and then she solo ults me.
The vehicle
Complete.
reached a checkpoint.
Just-
Keep up the momentum.
I took that personally, man.
feeling a bit exposed.
Of course, I could have dashed away. Especially just gotta expect that stun there. It's already happened
Enemy
once.
has arrived.
Alright, so we're in a bit of a tough spot here. I have ult, and I'm kind of looking for an opening. I get scouted. So what do? Do you stand in the same spot? Do you keep poking? Do you cloak in, try to assassinate someone? Well, what I do is I just try and wrap around so I can deal with the Squirrel Girl better.
Only 60 seconds
This is
left.
a good idea. He actually gets killed right away, so it doesn't end up making a difference.
Leave them to consume.
Thor is split from his team, so let's get him.
What a difference.
Us against the world.
Save my ult for when after the cloak ult is done. It's just been used by the enemy team, so it's a good opening. I get trapped and I just decide to do it now. I get the cloak, and I think that was good. Right? I knew there was people by me. I had to protect myself. Worked out. Here, just poking, breaking shield.
Anything standing your way.
I'm opening a portal.
Here they come.
Final 10 seconds.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Here, I hear Ruckus on point. Good to help out. And by this point,
God of Thunder.
it's over. It's just over.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
1, 2, 3, G.
Final score 2.
Alright, so by the end of the game, I was 24-8, and I had 15 final hits. So that's solid,
Another epic victory.
but it definitely isn't like one above all level. I was missing a lot of damage. I had died several times that I shouldn't have. I seriously maybe assassinated. I tried for like 2 assassination attempts in the whole game. You're an assassin. What are you doing? So definitely keep that in mind. Besides that, that's the video. I hope this has helped you a lot to see what makes Psylocke have carry potential. So get in there and get kills, boys. I'll see you later.